What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Mr. Tiebox123, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a different video, but it's going to be my kind of complete tech tour, if you like. So what I've got here is I've got my low pro bag here, which has got all of my camera equipment in it, bar the camcorder that I'm using at the moment. And then here I've got my Targus bag, where there's a review for on my channel, and this has got kind of all my kind of mobile equipment, if you like, in here. So what I thought would be interesting to do would just be to just take everything out of these bags one by one and just show you kind of what I've got and just give you a little bit of opinion on what I think of these particular products that I've got and how I use them. So anyway guys, let's get straight into this and have a look at what I've got here. So I think to start with, we'll start off with this bag, which is a Targus rucksack, and I'll just pull out these devices one by one, and you guys can see exactly what we've got stored away in my little stash here. So I'm just going to move the camera bag off to the side, and then we can get straight into this. So what I'll do is I'll open up the main compartment, and we'll just start off here and see how we get on. So first of all, in the top here, I've got my v-moda crossfade LP headphones. Now I did a review on these quite some time ago, and I absolutely love these headphones. They're absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy listening to my music and audiobooks on these headphones. Love the build quality, love the design, and more than anything else, love the sound quality. Now they're probably not up to the standard of kind of Beats by Dre or anything like that, but I just really enjoy these headphones, and these are the ones that I mostly use when I'm looking for some over-ear headphones. They also come in a really nice case, which I like. It's nice to take on the aeroplane or wherever you go. Nice hard case, looks nice as well, quite attractive. So that's my headphones. Now, next thing, we've got the case, the G-Tech case, which I drove my car over, which most of you guys will have seen. If you haven't, there is a video of that on my channel, so check that out. Fantastic case. And inside the case may not be what you expected to see, but probably is very similar. Love this device. It's the HP touchpad, and I'm absolutely gutted that HP stopped making this. I don't actually use this that often. I actually passed it over to my girlfriend and she uses it all the time, but even when I do jump on it, I just really enjoy using this device. I know it's not as nice as the iPad in terms of specifications, and maybe some of the Android devices as well, but a change of operating system really does make quite a nice change, and I just like the feel of it. It just feels like a big iPhone 3GS, and it's just nice to have that kind of feel rather than the kind of usual sort of metallics that we get in most of the other tablets. Love that device. You can pick them up so cheap now as well. Go out, grab yourself one, you won't be disappointed. So that's the HP touchpad. Let's just move that over. Now next, in the Cool Bananas case, love this case. Also, I've got a review of this on the channel. Just search through the videos and you'll find it. And inside here is the all expected iPad 2 with the grey smart cover on the front of it. Now the iPad 2, I mean, it is the best device out there in its class. It was fantastic when it came out. It was revolutionary when it came out. Wasn't over thrilled with the upgrade from the iPad 1 to the iPad 2. I don't use it a great deal. I've been trying to use it more and more, but I just can't really find many uses for it, to be honest. The main thing I really use this for is reading magazines through Zinio, and for that it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Sometimes if I'm just sitting down and chilling out, I do get this out, but I just find myself using my phone or my laptop, one or the other, or just come and sit at the desktop here rather than pulling out the iPad 2. But no matter what way you look at it, it is an awesome device. It's the best one out there by far and away. Worth every penny if you haven't got a laptop, especially. If you have, maybe not so valuable, but still an amazing device. Incredibly thin. Love the smart cover. Love the way it turns itself on and off. Nice and thin. Got the zag on the back there, keeps it nice and protected. And yeah, all in all, everyone knows what the iPad 2 is all about. This one is the 3G plus Wi-Fi 32 gig version. So let's see what else we've got in here. Another cool bananas case, and in fact looks very similar obviously to the iPad one. Most of you are going to guess what's inside here, and this is quite possibly my favourite Apple device apart from the iPhone. It's the MacBook Air 11-inch. Incredible, absolutely incredible device. I love the MacBook Air. It looks insane. Everyone looks at it when you get it out. Everyone wants to ask questions about it. And now with the Sandy Bridge processor as well, it's just an incredible performer as well. So, you know, you get the best of both worlds with this. And I just much prefer using this over and above the iPad 2. I just find myself using this instead. Kind of sits on your legs, you don't have to hold it. Much more powerful, much more flexible, much better for content creation as well. Beautiful screen, higher resolution screen. Love it. I would definitely recommend the MacBook Air to anybody who wants to go out and get themselves a kind of netbook size computer, or even in a 13-inch case, a kind of small level laptop. Incredible device. Absolutely love it. Can't say enough about it. So that's the MacBook Air in the cool bananas case. Again, there's obviously loads of coverage of that on my channel. The rest of what I've got in here is just chargers and whatnot, so not a great deal else left in here. One thing I will say is, and this is now my secondary phone, the BlackBerry Bold 9900. This phone, I can't explain to you how well made this phone is. You know, it's definitely probably the second best made phone that I've ever kind of had my hand around, obviously next to the iPhone 4 and 4S. The build quality is absolutely fantastic. It's really slim, it's beautiful, really nice clear touch screen. You've got the full QWERTY keyboard as well, and you know, I love the kind of carbon fibre, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, look on the back of it as well. Fantastic camera, 720p, 5 megapixel. Really enjoying using this device, and obviously I'm going to be bringing you some more coverage on this over the next coming weeks. Love the case as well. Really nice case, really nicely made case. Hopefully you can kind of see the stitching detail there on the side. Really enjoying the BlackBerry 9900. Didn't think I would, but I love it. Let's see what else we've got. In the back here, probably my kind of most used mobile device next to the MacBook Air is the 15-inch MacBook Pro 2011. This is the 2.2 gigahertz version. It's got 8 gig of RAM, and it's also got the 256 gig Crucial M4 SSD. Now all of this there is a review for on my channel, so you know, if you want to look up any of this, you can check it out. The SSD, the MacBook Air, blah blah blah, it's all there. With the SSD in this, it flies. It's faster than my Mac Pro. It's got a beautiful screen. I've got the high res screen option, and it's just a fantastic device. Windows plus Mac, you can't go wrong. It is a lot of money, but it's definitely well worth the money. Absolutely incredible device. Love it. And in terms of my kind of little tech bag there, I think that's pretty much it. One more thing. Got my little Samsung 2.5-inch USB 2 drive here. Love the design, love the look and feel. Really nice device. And again, there is a review for this on my channel as well, so check that out if you want to. Love that hard drive. Let's move this off to one side, and let's check out the other half of my gadgets. And they are here in my camera bag. Now, before I kind of started YouTube, I really wasn't that much into photography at all. But since I've got into YouTube, I've kind of embraced photography, as a lot of you will know who watch me regularly. I absolutely love photography, and I really have got into it, plus videography as well. So I'll just talk you through what I've got inside my new low pro bag here. Low pro even, guys. And let's open it up, and we'll start off what we've got on the top. Now this is actually a new addition. This is the Black Rapid RS5 strap. I've got this very recently. It's about £60, and it kind of just replaces the typical round the neck strap, and it's like an over the shoulder strap that you can see there. Very comfortable, very easy to use as well when you're out and about, and just makes carrying around the DSLR a lot nicer than you would do ordinarily. Nicely made. little kind of thing here that goes into the bottom, and I will be bringing you a review on this as well, so keep in touch on that one, and I'll be bringing you a full review. So that's first of all there. Now, second here, we've got the awesome, the beautiful, the fantastic Nikon D5100. This was my first DSLR that I ever had. I love this DSLR. I should have sold it by now, but I can't detach myself from it. Absolutely love this DSLR. It's got the moving screen, the articulating screen. This came with the kit lens, the 18 to 55. Again, there's full reviews and coverage of this on my channel. And you know, overall, for the sort of money, this is an absolutely fantastic entry-level DSLR. And again, I couldn't recommend this high enough. I still use this quite regularly now, even for some things, and I kind of use it for my backup camera when I've started doing my photo shoots. So that's the D5100. Comes in at around £500 to £600 with the kit lens. Now, this is my baby. This is probably my most treasured piece of tech, my most treasured gadget, and this is the D7000 with the 50mm 1.8 on the front of it. Now, I love the D7000. There's so many improvements over and above the 5100 that I never thought would exist until I actually started using it. The dual winders here for changing your settings. The 39 focus points over the 11, I think, on the D5100. The fast shutter speed that you've got as well in terms of continuous shooting, the video quality, everything about it, the dual SD card slots that you have in the side. I absolutely love this. This is my most treasured piece of kit, and I absolutely adore it. I take it everywhere I go. Again, I can't recommend this enough. And with the 2.8 as well, aperture lens on the front of it, really is an awesome piece of kit. So that's the D7000. Also, we've got the 18 to 105, 3.5 to 5.6 aperture Nikon kit lens that came with the D7000. I mean, it doesn't give you the kind of depth of field and the clarity that the 50mm 1.8 gives you. I think I've said 2.8 previously, but it's 1.8. But still, a really nice kind of beginner zoom lens, telephoto lens, whatever you want to call it. You know, sometimes I have to switch back to this to get like the wider angle with the 18 rather than the 50. And yeah, really like this. At some stage I'm going to upgrade to the 70 to 200, but I'll probably still keep this as well. Really nicely made. Little bit kind of plasticky feel around the focus, but the zoom really, really nice and smooth. Got a nice feel to it. Nicely made lens, especially for the money. And then I've got my two Speedlight YN465 flashes that I've recently invested in, and they've also got the Harnell remote triggers as well on the bottom. So when I'm taking shots, I can have two remote flashes, blow out the background with some white, and get those kind of nice clean portrait images. They've worked fantastically well so far. I did a photo shoot with these and the 4AA batteries in them. They took nearly 2,000 to 3,000 shots and they were still running strong. So really, really impressed with these. You can pick those up for about £50 off Amazon.co.uk, and the Harnell kits for about £40 each from Harnell.co.uk as well, or sorry, from Harnell on Amazon.co.uk as well. Really, really impressed with these very cheap, very robust, very usable Speedlight YN465 flashes. Let's just see if I've got anything else in here. I have a couple of little remote controls for my video camera, and then I also carry around a couple of these little Sony clone microphones, which actually work really nicely as well. You can pick them up on eBay for literally about £2 to £3. Really quite good for the money. That's pretty much everything, guys. One more thing that I kind of forgot. How could I forget it? Here we go. The iPhone 4S, the white version, 64 gig. I think everyone knows my thoughts on the iPhone 4S. The battery's just a joke. It wasn't really that much of a bump from the iPhone 4. Don't get one if you've got the iPhone 4. If you've got the 3GS or the 3G, go for it. If you've got the 4, don't bother. It's a waste of time. Awesome camera, but you know, series useless, pointless. There you go. That's the iPhone 4S. Still a beautiful device though. So The last piece of tech that I've actually got is the camcorder that I'm recording from. Now obviously you guys can't see this, but this is actually the Panasonic SD90. I use it for a vast majority of my videos, and it's an awesome camera. It's fantastic. For the money, it's just really insanely good quality. I had the SD60 before. It was a worthwhile bump in terms of upgrade, and I would highly recommend it. The other piece of kit that I use all the time, alongside that, I'll just get it out here, a little bit of a sweet wrapper in there, is the Sony wireless microphone system. This is obviously the transmitter, and then you've got the receiver on top of the camera. You guys have mostly seen this before, but this is what I use for all of my audio, and it's a fantastic bit of kit. Again, well worth the money. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Something a little bit different. It's something that a lot of you have asked for though, so I thought I'd just quickly pop this video on and see if you guys enjoy it. I hope you do. If you're watching this for the first time, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more. Make sure you follow me on Twitter @TFAISO, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya.